Hello everyone. So today I wanted to make a fer.al tutorial on how to play Do or Die and how to get 3 stars on every single level. So let's head over there now. Okay, so if you don't already know, you go to the map, go to Sweet Farah, and then you click this little game button. Okay, so I think Do or Die is the best game to play because it's actually very easy once you learn the strategy to it, and it gives pretty good gifts. I mean, it gives like dye and materials and all that stuff. Okay, so as you can see, I've completed every single level with 3 stars. This took me probably a total of 3 hours, but now knowing the strategy that I'm going to show you, it would probably take an hour, maybe a little more. So yes, what's a good tutorial level? Okay, this is probably a good one to start on. Alright, so right here you have your notes pad. So it tells you the instructions for the level right here. No duplicate ingredients allowed. So I can't have 2 of these or 2 of these or whatever. So we're going to start by testing one item. Just one single item. So I'm going to drop this in and hit mix. Okay, so if it gives you a diamond like this, that means that it belongs in the recipe. If it gives you like this skull, I think it's a skull bow, then it does not belong in the recipe. And if it gives you a purple star, then that means it's in the right spot. So since we've dropped in this one here, it belongs in the recipe, but it doesn't belong right here. It doesn't belong in this spot. So we're gonna test a different spot. Okay. So from this, it tells us it doesn't belong in the second spot either. The goal of this to get 3 stars is to go as fast as you can and conserve as many materials as you can. So since we know it goes right here, because these 2 were wrong, we're just not even going to put it in because we already know it goes right here. So let's move on to this item. So I'm going to start by just dropping it in the first spot since this the snail shell didn't belong in the first or the second spot. Okay, so perfect. It goes in the first spot. So since we can't have duplicate ingredients on this one, we already know that this one goes in the second spot. So we can just go ahead and drop that in, drop this in, and drop the snail shell in. And there you have it, your star. Okay, so now I'm gonna go as fast as I can to show you that you can get 3 stars pretty easily. Okay, so that doesn't go there. Let's test this one. Okay, so it goes there. Test that one. Doesn't go there. So this goes in the first spot, this goes in the third spot, and this goes in the second spot. Just like that. And 3, we got a score of about 100 more than we needed. Okay, so now I'm gonna show this strategy with a duplicate ingredient level. Let's do this one. So level 10, 3 ingredients and duplicates are allowed. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by dropping in 1. It doesn't even belong in the recipe. Okay, so this was a pretty lucky level. So we're going to have just 3. Because okay, that was not a good example. Let's try again. Only require, let's see. Okay, so this is a good example. So we have 1 shell in the first spot that belongs. So we want to test the second spot. Okay, so this doesn't tell us if there's 2 shells in the recipe, it just tells us if there's 1 in the second spot. So we don't actually know, because this could be saying there's this shell belongs in this spot or this spot, because we haven't tested this spot yet, so we don't know. Okay, so that told us that the shell goes in the first and the third spot, and then the diamond goes in the middle. Or amethyst. I guess this is an amethyst. And just like that. Okay, I got 1 star. I'm gonna play it as fast as I can. Another strategy you can do for duplicate ingredient levels is you can actually put in 1, and then if it says it's in the right spot, but you're not sure if another belongs, you can just put 2. And there you see, this one only belongs. Only this one belongs because these 2 said that they don't belong in the recipe. So just drop those 2 in. And there we have it. Okay. So now I'm gonna move on to a harder level. Let's see. Let's try 18. Keep in mind every level's outcome is different. So I could start this level and then restart it in the settings, and it would have a different answer to it than before. Like none of the levels have the same answer, unlike Twigla's workshop where the levels all have the same answer. So yeah, let's restart this. Okay, so this one, duplicate ingredients are allowed. We have 2 possible ingredients but 4 spots. So I'm gonna start by testing this. Okay, so it belongs, but it goes in a different spot. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna put it here. Alright, so it belongs there. And since I put 2 in, I already know that both of them belong, even though I did that on accident. So there's gonna be another right there. So we put these 2. And these 2. Just like that. Okay, let's play again to show that I can get 3 stars on it. Okay, so I know by this that, so it was telling us that these 2 do belong, like they're in the recipe, but they belong in different spots, and I already know that this one's here, so the other one has to go there. There we have it. Okay, let's do, okay, this one has 6 ingredients with duplicates. Okay, so this is a little bit harder. So I'm gonna start with this blue eyeball, put it in. Okay, so we have to actually check every single one on this. Let's see. Okay, so this is telling us that only the first one belongs. We have to check every single spot on these because duplicates are allowed. So let's see. Alright, so this one only belongs in the 4th spot. Let's see, so we have the 2nd, the 3rd, and then we have these 2 spots available. Okay. So, okay, perfect. So this is telling us that this goes in the 3rd, this goes in the 5th, and this goes in the 6th. And then using process of elimination, this one has to go in the 2nd because nothing else went there. So this goes in the 1st, and this goes in the 4th. And just like that, and easy, we got the 3 stars. Okay, I hope this is all making sense. It's basically just a single ingredient strategy. Let's do like a really hard one. 5 ingredients. I'm gonna do this 5 ingredient one that doesn't allow duplicates. So we don't have to double test on this one because there's no duplicates allowed. So I just start by testing and finding the spot for the first one. Okay, so it goes there. So we're already good on that one. Okay, it goes there. Okay, that's not in the recipe. Okay, it goes there. See, we don't have to double test or anything. Okay, perfect. So this one, using process of elimination, has to be the last one. So we're putting a snail, or this one, in the 2nd spot, a snail in the 4th. This one's not in the recipe. This goes in the 1st, and this goes in the 3rd. And like that. Okay, let's do level 74. It's 5 ingredients and duplicates are allowed. Okay, but there's only 3 possibilities. So yeah, I'll do this as my last level. Okay, so we're gonna drop one into each spot. Okay, perfect. So 2nd and 3rd spots are already occupied. Okay, so 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th are already occupied. Okay, perfect. So 1st, 4th, 5th, 2nd, 3rd. So the yarn, brain yarn, I don't know, it looks like a brain to me, does not belong. Alright, so I hope this tutorial made sense. It's a little bit hard to get the hang of at first, but after a while it's pretty easy to do and it earns you quite a bit of likes. I think I got 2,000 just from doing this video, so yeah, it's a good way to earn likes and it's pretty easy to get the hang of after a little bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!